G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and today we are doing part 3 of Planet Crafter Aqualis. Now that is the closest I think I've been able to come to actually pronouncing the planet's name, and I had to throw a bit of Aussie in there to actually get it to work. So last episode we had seismic shocks kick in, which we apparently have again coming soon, but we now have corals. Now I'm not quite sure where I'm going to go with this episode, because, well, what can we do realistically? We still have no way of getting iridium. We have no legitimate ooh I was gonna say we have no legitimate way of getting some things. Ooh, that's very pretty. I don't assume that the coral's gonna give us anything unique, because we've got no extra places. I still have no idea how to get the phosphorus, so I don't know if there's a collector or something. It says green, so maybe. Okay, where was the other one? The other one, so there's phosphorus there, and there's sulfur there. Alright, well, I definitely can't get that yet. Still got a lot of depth. I don't know how this is going to play out. I really don't. I don't think heat's going to be a very handy method in getting things, but in saying that, we need heat for rockets, and I haven't really found much in the way of rockets. I haven't really done much of anything either since we finished the last episode. So I'm just trying to think what we could actually do that doesn't require us actually hunting down resources from the other planets. Well, what do we need for osmium and super alloy rod? I don't think I have enough power though. 267. So I was thinking about building these tier 2 wind turbines. So I think that was actually pretty effective compared to, how are we? That's 290 for that. I think that's 339. I would prefer to actually use a pink crystal, but I don't have enough of them. I'm sort of in between a rock and a hard place at this point, because I can't drill. We can't convert anything. Launching rockets didn't give me any resources, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. I wouldn't think that the coral's going to really give me much of anything. And we have no other outposts. 3 minutes in and I'm not sure what the hell we're supposed to do. Well, what do we need for mushroom, silicon, water? That's not too hard, but along the lines of also the fact that once we run out of silicon, we run out of silicon. Harvest organic items around is based on the location. Use the map, the T2 map rocket. Yeah, doesn't really help me. I haven't got bee larvae, so I definitely can't do that stuff yet. I haven't got any larvae in general. Actually, what do we need for the rocket map? Orbital information, microchip, osmium, and silicon. Alright, we might do that just so I can actually tell what I've got up in space. I think I built a map already. I think. I really do need to reorganize this. But now that I know I can actually do that, that the water's not going to subside. I could, no, deconstruction microchip. What did I build you for? Alright, well, what do we need for a map? Where are we? 2 aluminums. God, do we have enough aluminum? I don't think we do. Come on. Now there's one. I might take a super alloy and deconstruct that again. This could probably get plenty of use out of that. We've already had one in them anyway. So what was it? It's silicon and magnesium. Well, there's silicon. See, this is my problem, is I don't have any other way to get new magnesium. That's gonna new magnesium and silicon. That's gonna be a problem. Over here, microchip. So another silicon. I'll see if I've got some osmium just sitting around. I won't lie, the coral kicked in pretty damn fast. Iron, magnesium, there we go, silicon. Once I actually collect it. Like, I know the whole intention is to actually use the resources from the other planets to do this, but I don't know, there's just no challenge in it. Like, I'll do it if the time comes that I have no choice, but right now I'm just gonna keep making life hard for myself. Alright, so we have 3 pressure rockets up in space. What did I say? I needed fertilizer. Algae, sulfur, and eggplants. Well, I'm a little low on the sulfur. What do we need for the... We need a common larvae, so I still need larvae. I can make common larvae, can't I? Question is, do I want to start down that path? I need plankton anyway. And for plankton, I need a fish farm. Not fish farm, what was it? A life collector. And I need silkworms for that. So it's sort of a double-edged sword. So do we want to send up another pressure rocket and just see how high we can get this to go? Because we don't have access to 2. Yeah, I couldn't build that if I wanted to. Oh, whoa. Okay, I was expecting one seismic activity at a time, but apparently this just prove me wrong. That is big. What the hell? Huh. Well, this is going from, right, what can I do to change things to, okay, we have new places to explore. Alright, we're just gonna put all that in there. We can put in there. We'll put some in there. Actually, wait, don't I have some food here? Yep, that'll do. Try to get rid of some of this food that I've accidentally, unintentionally started storing. Nah, that'll do anyway. Alright. Actually, might grab that. Oh, crap. I got so much stuff. Oh, shit. Oh, we got a storm. I guess we'll just see what we can store, where we can store it. I do not have... Crap, I think I'm about full. I really don't want to go over there without emptying everything. It always takes a bit to get... What was the computer chips again? No, wrong one. I do like this storm. I won't lie. Don't know why, but I do like it. Yeah, let's do this. I think I've got another thing here somewhere. Where are we? See, this is the point now where I'm like, I bet you I have no bioplastic. Crap. I don't think I do either. Alright, what do I need for a bioplastic? Mushrooms. Jeez. Alright, I'm just gonna try. Can I take it all? Yeah, we'll take it all, and we'll just take it over, and I can always spend it all. That is a pretty decent sized landmass too. Yeah, I thought it might have been only one seismic activity per event, but apparently not. Or is this just the coral coming up out of the water? Ooh, what's that? Gases. I'm sure they're not. Hang on. Oh, for me, I thought that was lightning. Ooh. They partially remind me of the metal mounds. I don't think they are. Alright. Well, there's some iridium, so that's alright. I'm not going to go nuts right now collecting everything. Because all I'll do is end up wasting time and running out of space. Alright, so there's no... Oh yeah, there's phosphorus here. I still need to find a decent use for phosphorus. I know you can use it for rockets, but I just don't have all the rest of the supply needed for it. Alright. Let's use this place to see if we can find some interesting locational stuff. See if we've got any living, any caves or anything. We got some more clams. Ooh, we got color change. Interesting. Jeez, giant blocks. I have to put down the thing in a minute, otherwise I'm gonna die of suffocation. We got some more clams. Still looking for some advancements because we've only found the one satellite. And once again, I refuse to refer to the backup one that developers put in as another one. Ooh. Yeah, that's really weird that that's a whole different color. Ooh, what do we got here? Ooh, we got zeolite. Oh, this is a... Ooh, hang on. Alright, we have zeolite. Got more clams. These ones are actually underwater. Makes sense, of course. We have zeolite now. Which, that's great. More clams. Still not seeing any... Like, it would be weird to find any civilizational stuff considering this has been underwater. That zeolite, that was the same thing that happened in Humble, where it basically lifted up parts of the surface. I think I've been here. Oh, we have our frog spawners. We have frog spawns. Could be an actual nice cave to live in. Down here. Wow. So we have some access to zeolite now. The big question is once again, can we actually drill anything? Because it has said in the past that the surface of this planet is not designed for mining, so that's still a problem in my books. Doesn't seem to be anything really up here. And we have another clam. Lots more clams. I'm legit just looking for things for hints of life. Oops. I have to take a puff of air too. Well, this is a pretty semi-decently deep cave. Oh, I found a shroom. Yeah, I thought that was coral in the distance, then I realized it was zeolite. Alright, what do we got over... I thought there was something else coming up out of there. Just the moon. Oh, no, not the moon. That would be actually prime. Oh, we have another satellite. What's we got in here? Alright, we got cosmic quartz. We have more flowers. We have a spacesuit. Ooh, growth is nice. Got some fertilizer too. I know this is a water planet, but I don't know. It just seems a bit suspicious that we have no evidence that there's been any life at all. Alright, let's see if we can't get on the top of this one. Damn. Just really wow. And the music's very soothing. Alright, let's see if we can get up here. It could be a nice spot to set up your base, I guess. Oh, that's right. We got up here and then I had to have a drink. Very pretty. I will say it's very, very pretty. Alright, so we've got 2 locations that have come out of the sea. Fortress of Solitude style, which is kind of cool. Either though I'm going into a storm or something else is happening. Because normally it doesn't go this color. It's going nighttime. Either that or I'm proving myself wrong. Is it a storm? I don't know. These are very weird colors. Actually, what I would like is some standard meteor showers. That's grass. Now, I know that shouldn't be 21%. I know that shouldn't be anything too overly excited, but I'm not growing grass there. That is pretty well advanced. Alright. Actually, what do we need for a tier 2, another tier 1 rocket? Alright, so sky's changed back. Iridium to uranium. And we saw, I found iridium before, that'd be right. Do I have another one in here somewhere? Oh, hang on, there's plastic. We want zeolite. Don't know if I've got any more aluminum left. I do need that. I need a titanium. I'm going to use one of these to get me some aluminum, because I feel like using the big ones is just wasting at this point. At least it gives me a few other resources. And we just need one of these. And we'll just build. That's right, I'm trying to build a computer chip. Where are we? I'm in the wrong place. I'm going well. We should have enough if I just put this here for now. I really do need to start working out what I'm doing with my base. Alright, so let's clear that out of the way. And we're going to build. We don't have any, what's his name? So we're not going to worry about the tier 2 rockets unless I can find some. Now where was that iridium? Because I'm going to send up another pressure rocket. The only thing I can think of at the moment is to send up a pressure rocket. And then I need sulfur for that. I'm gonna say I'm gonna build a booster to increase pressure even further. Because right now I think pressure is the only thing I can really use to make any sort of advancement in the plant's terraformation index. Now I think it was over here. Yeah, phosphorus. 1 island, 2 island, yep. If I can get this day up. It's like when you try to get out of the thing for Subnautica, which honestly Subnautica's in a bad place at the moment with all the shit that's going on with them at the moment. Let's have a look. Trying to remember where we found that clam. Is it over E? Over E? Not that one. Not that one. Nope. We were going around. Actually, it might have been this one. Nope. Nope. Where was it? Okay, we must have spotted it somewhere else. There it is. I'll take both of them. I know I've got uranium. I'm not too worried about that one. Make sure I'm going to the right location. So I'm gonna try and keep this shorter because I think the last one I hurt myself by going for too long. There was a lot of exciting things happen, but yeah, I think I kind of shot myself in the foot by making that video way too long. So we'll see what the effect of sending another pressure rocket up is and go from there. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of grass. Not that that's a bad thing, but rather surprising. Then I might have to start looking into working on getting a proper generator. Alright, 2 uranium, which I know I've got here somewhere. Nope. Nope. 1, 2. A super alloy. That will give us... Oops, wrong one. Our rocket. Then it's 2 super alloys and 3 silicon. One. Let's see what we can find. There's one. Oh, that was a bit of a weird effect. And Whoops. Straight through ground. Oh, come on. Alright, here we go. Pressure rocket 4. Let's see how big of an impact this is going to make it on us. Still missing the fact that we don't get any iridium out of this. See what food we've got hiding in storages. We'll have some beans. So we've definitely picked up, but I really don't want to start launching any more pressure rockets. I'd rather start doing the other ones. Not that heat and that really makes much an effect on me at this point. Tier 2 outdoor farm. Okay. We've also not found any more blueprint modules. I do need to get those trees. I need tier 2 fertilizer. That's where I need my plastic bacteria. Yeah, I really need my bugs. Honestly, I really need my bugs. Look at that, how cool that looks. Barren blue sky. I kind of wish it would actually tell me what each of them was, because we haven't got rain yet. We've already got water. Now, admittedly, I'm using Prime as an example of this. We've obviously got blue skies already. Haven't really got clouds. Haven't seen rain. Got liquid water. Got lakes. I feel like we're on the flora moss section when it comes to Aqualis. I'm not sure. What was that? Oh yeah, unlocks. Tier 2 fish farm. I don't really think there's too much more we can do at this point. If I get the slightest inkling that we get that more is popping up out of the ocean, I might add it to the next episode, but right now I'm sort of locked in place. Beg my pardon. There's not really too much more I can do right now. I've got a ton of resources, but not really a lot I can really do. Also, that can come out of there. So I will leave this here. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment. And apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.